Oh.
What are you doing? What's going on over here, Never?
That's okay. We can hear him too.
Yeah.
We ain't editing nothing. As per usual. Okay.
Bring it in. Remember how we recorded it?
We don't have to.
Oh, the same thing.
All right.
Hi, I'm Nev.
We're doing sign language.
Oh wait, are we on? Oh yeah, the mic is on. Okay.
Okay, let's
start again. Okay. Hey, I'm Nev. It's April. I'm soft.
We can doing this every time.
Oh, I don't know. Wait, God,
this was so phony just now.
I know.
I'm Nev. This is April. I'm soft. I'm hard. Yeah.
Wait, we never talked about how we want to do it.
But we don't have to.
Oh, okay. Do it.
Do it.
Let's just do it.
Just do it.
Do it. All right. So what's the topic for today? Oh, Star Sisters.
Star Sisters.
How we met. Yes.
Friendship.
Very important. Because you know what? I'm grateful because not a lot of people have
what we have.
Yeah, for real. And I start to see that now as I walk into the world. I'm like, wow. When I say that to somebody, like, yeah, my best friend, like my cousin, my star sister, they're like, Dad, that's really good. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, I don't have a friend that I could go way back till I was 4.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm like, you don't?
Yeah.
What about your childhood friends? We grew apart. We moved away, different neighborhoods. I'm like, dang.
And we're still at it.
Mm-hmm. But you have to thank
a lot of people that got us here.
Yes. Because we met 4 years old in daycare. And apparently this is how the story goes told. Of course, we don't know the story.
We don't know the story.
4 years old.
We was told the story.
Right. The teacher came up to my mom and said, oh my gosh, April and Neff are like so close. They look so cute together. You should meet her, April's mom, and y'all should do like a play date. Mm-hmm. And Mama was like, okay, but the times when that like April would get picked up early, Mama would be running late, or she come early and then April would come later. So they never met. And then one day they met in the hallway and they were picking us up. And then my mother goes, oh, you're April's mom. I'm Nefertiti's mom. I'm like, oh, I heard so much about you. Yeah, we should get together. And then the rest was history. They became so tight. And then we lived so close too, like right down the block from each other. They were both single moms. So they leaned on each other, both around the same age, young. Like, how old was our mothers?
My mom was
25.
And my mom was 22. About 22-ish. 21, 22.
Dad, oh, just a baby.
Yeah, just a baby.
So my mom 25, she 21, and they meet, hit it off, and yeah, watched our siblings be born, coming in, yes, and then went to camp together.
We went to camp together.
We never, you know what? That's funny. We never went to the same school.
Never went to the same school
except for daycare that time.
And that
was it.
So that's the only time we went to the same school was daycare.
And you went to the school in the neighborhood, and my mother trucked me out of the neighborhood. You went to a different school, all out of my district.
Yeah,
shh, don't tell nobody.
Because back then you're not supposed to do that.
No,
I mean, I don't know if you can. I don't even know if you can
do that now. No,
yeah, but it was done
the same way. Yeah,
you got an aunt that live in another neighborhood. You just using their address.
Right. So, but it's sad to say that people have to do that because public schools should be equal across the board.
Yeah, it should.
But one school gets, the other schools get. But we all know why that is. So, that being said, yeah, we never went to the same school.
No.
But we had weekends together, holidays together, summers together.
And if your mom was working and my mom wasn't working, you would be at my house or vice versa. Like they really looked out for each other when it came to supporting each other.
Not having to pay for babysitter, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I got you. Because my mom worked 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Teacher by day. What did she do at night?
I don't know.
I don't know what she did at night. But she had a night job.
Night job, though.
We got to ask her about that. She had a night job.
Yeah. Yes. So we don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Like what was. We just know we was with
always
each other.
Together. Yes. All the time.
And it wasn't just daycare or just school. So
yeah.
Yep, we didn't go to high school together.
But my scary behind self went to LaGuardia and scared of the train. She picked me up, met me at school so we can ride together on the train so that I could be all safe and sound because I was like, I can't get on the train. And she's like, girl, come on, let's go.
Yep. And I went to Fashion Industries I was on 23rd Street. She was on 72nd on the train.
Was it? Or 66?
66. Something like I know it was a double number.
Something like that.
Something like that. So I had to go uptown
just
to meet her at school.
But you got out earlier.
Yeah, but that's because you had dance afterwards.
Right. Yeah, I was a dance major.
Yeah. So you had dance afterwards.
Yes. And then but you know why I call it Star Sister? Because it's so weird that I feel like, when we're brought down to Earth, we were living in the atmosphere, up in the stars, whatever. And I think that we had to have been close friends in the stars. And then when I was called and she was called to be in a human form, is like, we'll see each other again, we will. And then we met 4 years later, or when it was 4, at a daycare center. That's just like crazy. And then our birthdays. I'm 4 days older than you.
4 days older than me.
We're in the same month, for the same year, 4 days apart. Come on now, that's crazy, right?
Oh, was even more crazy. My first name is April.
My middle name is April. What? Like my dad was like, when my mother were married, he was like, oh, we have a girl, I want her name to be April. And she was like, well, I'm studying the Egyptian history and I want her name to be Nefertiti. She's a queen. And so he was like, women usually always win the battle. Sad to say. Sorry, men. But yeah, so he was like, all right, fine, we'll make it April, the middle name. And then I meet my best friend, Star Sister, whose name is April, which my father thought was so cute when he mentioned his little girl. He's like, oh, I wanted Nefertiti's name to be April.
So interesting how things happen and how people are placed in certain parts of your life to help connect you.
So going on that, what makes a good friend?
Yeah. Loyalty.
Yes, I would say that.
Loyalty.
Understanding each other. Like knowing when they need their space, knowing what makes them tick.
Yeah.
When you can read on their face, like, oh, they about to cut up somebody. Let me step in.
Yeah.
Communication.
Oh, and no jealousy.
Yeah. To have a best friend, you cannot be jealous of the other. That just does not fit in a good friendship.
No
jealousy. Just great support. Always have each other's back.
And that goes with, she has her group of friends. I have my group of friends.
Yes.
All of our friends know about each other. Like they know that.
Right.
They know that she exists and she knows that they exist.
Right.
And we don't all do the same thing together. So what I may do with her, I might not do with my other friend, or vice versa.
Right.
You know what I mean? So people need to understand that. Don't think because you have just the best friend
that you can't have
other friends.
Right. Because you meet people in different ways of life. You meet people at college, you meet people in high school. Especially since we didn't go to the same school, we have different friends from school.
Friends. Yep. From all levels, from elementary, high school, and college.
And then work.
And work. Oh yeah, and work. Even though I don't mix that. Sorry, that's another subject.
Well, I have. Actually, no, I do. I have a few friends from that work. And then because we were married, we had friends through our husbands. So that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother group of people. Yeah.
That don't do things with. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So you when it comes to jealousy,
there's no room for it.
There's no room for it. There's no room for it because she's bound to have a different life than I would have, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So there's no room whatsoever for it. And the loyalty, all because I'm hanging with that person, doesn't mean that this don't exist, or it just. You have to understand each other to be understood.
That's good. You understand each other to be understood. She dropping gems.
Just saying. You have to.
Oh, shoot.
And every friendship will not be the same.
No.
It
can't be.
No.
Everybody's different.
Yeah. Everybody's different. So.
Like the way you would talk to one of your other friends, you don't talk to me that way.
Right.
Yeah. And the things that y'all talk about, we probably wouldn't even talk about.
Right. Yeah. It's just different. Every friend in your life has a place. You have a place in their heart. They have a place in your heart. And it's up to you to hold that heart down.
And then you got to be mindful and aware of those friends that come into the relationship fearing the other friend. Having some kind of feeling like, oh, well, I don't really care for her or whatever. But because it's like, well, why not? Why don't you?
Yeah.
Gotta be, those are red flags and people. Because it has nothing to do with you. It's something with them, within them.
Yeah. Which is scary.
That goes for when you're in a relationship as well. You start dating somebody and all of a sudden they don't want you to be cool with your homegirl.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Same thing.
They're trying to take you away from the people that you are close to.
Yeah.
Or try to cut the people that you love off in small little parts. Like that is
red flag people.
Yeah. That is toxic. Very toxic. Very toxic.
What else we gotta say about friendship? Wow, that was quick. Did it seem quick? I don't know, did it seem quick?
It ain't quick because we ain't finished.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead, girl. Tell me. You see, she did her homework. My book is still closed. She looking at her notes.
So I'm looking at my notes because our minds, we be forgetting.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Hashtag damn near 50. Okay.
In our 40s.
Because the mom be minding, if you don't write notes with bullet points, then I don't know how you doing it, because I can't do it without it.
No, I know.
Yeah, and you see how we getting old together. We done seen some stages
of each other. Like, you just realized how much I am ADHD.
I just realized that. Like, and I've grown up.
Like, yes.
And I've grown up life.
Yes.
Because when you're younger, you look at these things and you're like, oh, we're fun. Da, 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 da. But then when you get older and you start to slow down and start looking at stuff, you're like, oh.
She was just sitting on my bed just like, girl. I said, what? She's like, you ain't stopped moving yet. Like, you seriously have ADHD? I'm like, I do? Wait, what about it that I do? She was like, you got 3 same things on the floor. Like, I brought like these, the trays that you put on your lap, on your bed so you can sit and do work or eat in your bed. I brought 3 of those things. I don't use neither one, but they were there. But I forgot that I had one. And I brought another one, and then I found one. I said, "Oh, I remember this. I was looking for this." I put it. I said, "Why did I use this? Let me use this." I said, "Oh, that's why I don't like it. No, move this side." That's like, "Oh, there goes the other one. Let me use that." I said, "Why I don't use this?" "Oh, I don't like it." Like, and she was just sitting there like, "Why you got 3 of them?" I was like,
"But what made me notice that is because I go in her room. I noticed stuff, and I go in her room and I noticed a TV tray." TV eating tray?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was a TV tray that she noticed first.
So I said, what the hell is a TV tray doing in her room?
Because I don't eat in my room.
Not at all. So I'm like, what? And then I said, well, maybe she used it to sit on her bed and then write. So I pull it closer to me. I said, nah, this can't be it either. Because my knees is hitting the top of the TV tray. And then after I see that, I'm like, there's another tray. There's another tray. Oh, my friend.
And while I'm moving something around, she just said, "Look at me." I said, "What are you?" I said, "You really have ADHD." And I've been following this. I'll post it, or she'll do it in the description thing. But there's this people that I follow, and they talk about ADHD, how to deal with people with ADHD, and they be having me roll it, because literally it was a skit that they did the other day, and it said the girl had like mad stuff. She brought messages, she was finding it, like, "Oh, I was looking for this," and that's me, literally, like, day to day.
And this goes to our friendship. Because I understand the way she moves.
Yeah.
I understand the way she moves.
Right. Sometimes I don't even understand.
She don't understand the way she moves, but I understand the way she moves. I know why she say things the way she say things. I know why. Like, it's just knowing. That's just like, just knowing any form of a partner. Like, she's my partner.
Right. You know what? I remember I said that. It's so funny. I said, we came out one day and said, "Oh yeah, I'm dating." They're like, "Oh, I knew it. We knew something was up."
People will be so happy to hear that. But sorry, it's not like that partner.
No.
It's just relationships come in different forms.
Right.
And this is
That's why I call it star sister. You can't even explain it.
No, it is like, it's like soulmates.
Yeah.
I can be my 100% self around her.
Yes.
And she can be her 100% self around me.
Yes. No representative.
None. No holds bar. Just free.
Yes.
So when you know that friendship, then
yeah,
how can you fight that?
Right. And the other thing is that even if we disagree about something, we never say it in a way where we'll hurt each other's feelings.
Right. Yeah. But we have a lot the same, but we do have different opinions on certain things. Yeah, for
really
sure.
Small. That's weird though.
Yeah, but I think because even if we do have like we don't agree on the same thing,
we can still understand.
We talk it out though.
Right, yeah.
And we try to make like, all right, this is why I think
the way
I'm thinking about this situation. And then you're like,
yeah.
Well, I think this way about the situation. We're like, oh wait. So it's like we teaching each other things when we don't even disagree, when we don't agree on something.
Right.
So it doesn't feel like a
disagreement.
It feel like, yo, I just learned something.
That's true. That's what most people should go into a disagreement with. Like, okay, so everybody has their own opinion, but you can learn from that person. You don't have to agree with them, but you can kind of learn something.
You can learn something from them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I was going to say something. I forgot what it was.
See that? What? Go ahead.
I was going to say how one time you came over and I had massive, and I was like, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. And she was like, oh, this is like ADHD on overload. Like, why we going all over the place? Why can't we just chill? Because I was like, here, we're going here, we're going here, we're going there, we're going there. She was ready to go to bed.
I was like, well, what?
She was like, what? Yeah, we on 2 different times. Though.
Yeah,
like
2 different.
It's so crazy. So she get up early in the morning. I get up late. She was up, ate her breakfast, did all her social media stuff, chilling. She was like, all right, the day is almost done. I get up. I'm like, so what we gonna do for the day? She was like, oh wait, pump your brakes. It's 5 o'clock. The day is done.
The day is done. Office hours is over.
Yeah, where you going? I was like, oh well. I thought we'd just go here and then go there, maybe go here, maybe go to the gym. She was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that.
But yet and still, I did roll with you.
Yeah, you did.
We never made it to the gym because the gym was closed.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, we ended up going to 2 places.
2 places, yep.
2 places
and
out of the 5 places.
I fell asleep in the car.
No, I got hungry.
Oh, yeah, right. You got hungry.
Because I was up. Now we got to eat again.
Oh, my goodness. Right here?
Yeah.
She got to eat like 5 meals a day.
5. 5. That's why in one episode we did, and you was talking about she kept eating that day, and I was like, oh, you took. And I wasn't even hungry. I was like, what's going on? This is like the opposite.
Yeah.
But no, I need my 5 meals a day.
See, that's because my JJ was getting action.
Yeah.
And so when she gets action, it builds up all the appetite inside the body to be like, we need some more fuel. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
She was like, you still hungry? I was like, mm-hmm.
And then I know why I wasn't eating. I was going through a little life change. That's when being in the house.
Oh yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Being in the house is my atmosphere is different.
Different, right? So you had to get adjusted.
I'm getting adjusted. I'm still getting adjusted to it, right. But we're finding out
doing much better. Yeah.
Doing much better because shit, that's a whole different topic too.
I know. Children.
Oh, the children. They grow up.
I know.
And they grow out.
Yes. And kind of, you know what, if you think about it, parents' life kind of prepares you for it because you have your nesting stage when you're about to give birth.
Mm-hmm.
Go through that, you give birth, you have your lactate station when you're breastfeeding. Even if you're not breastfeeding, you still go into that moment of nourishing the child and the little. Then you go through other stages of toddlers and then go into preschool and school. And even though when they're graduating from school, it's like you're graduating to another step. And then becomes the time when they become young adults. And yes, remember their brains are still not developed, not until 25 people. So they're not like grown. You're like, oh, you 18, you grown. You got it. No, they're still in teaching mode. They still need parenting. But we're going through that phase too, is how do we parent young adults?
And then when I go through it, she go through it.
Oh yeah, our children are around the same age too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So we as friends are going through it.
Bouncing off each other.
We are we finding some balance. So funny thing. So we living a different life now. We're no longer married. She in her fucking phase. I'm in my no fucking phase. So things are different, and we live in a different life, and our kids are older. So now, as our friendship progress and grow into a different stage is different.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fun though. So we don't live in the same state, but
so sad.
But and this is where I say, like, you know, I had to have a procedure. She came to me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. When you don't have a spouse, it's different.
It's different. It's different. And you got to lean on friends, reliable
people. Yes.
People.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got to be reliable.
Yeah.
That's what
I mean, and you have the kids where they're young adults, but still remember their brains ain't fully developed yet. So they could be stumbling. You know, when you have a procedure and you go under and doctor trying to tell you stuff for aftercare, you all drugged up. You can't process that stuff. I don't even know why they even try to talk to you when you at that stage. Like, look, we're going to call you when you get home and we're going to go over these instructions.
Right, when you wake up.
Right. So, because obviously you're not aware because they tell you need somebody there to drive you home. So how you telling me what I need to do when I get home? I'm drugged. Anyway, so of course the children are not going to know what to ask and what to say. And if they even do, they're not going to remember when they get to the house.
Yeah.
So that's why you need your adult that's over 25 with a brain that's developed, has been through some shit to help you go through. You know,
and don't get me wrong, they will come and be supportive, but you really need someone that actually knows, because you know you don't know what a doctor is a person, a nurse is a person,
right?
And you
They're
just
not
need that
your
one
people,
to stand
right?
that stand that ground and
be your advocate too.
Be your advocate. And I had that one time that I had surgery, and of course my girls were there. My uncle was there, and I was asking my uncle to. He didn't have to stay. No, the girls got to hit. I am so happy he stayed. Mm-hmm. When I say he advocated for me, that day. Mm-hmm. Now my girls were there for support,
right?
But my uncle was there and was like, "Hell no,
right?
This ain't gonna happen." And I couldn't say not one thing.
Mm-mm. And you would have been mad after you woke
up. I would have been mad
knowing what happened. Like, what? I would have never allowed that.
Right, because I would have been on mommy mode. Like, yo, they talk to my kids. And at the same time, like, wait, what? Yep. Yeah, it would have been like a double whammy. So I'm so grateful that he was there. This is why I say the support system. And then even you had a procedure, I came to her.
Yes, she did, because, you know, I ain't married no more either.
So literally having your friends
by your side
supporting you is a big
people, please
thing.
Don't go into these procedures with no one there to advocate for you. You're gonna be drugged up, and even if you're not drugged up, you still went through something. You're not really processing the information that they give you. So don't do that, because doctors are doctors, nurses are nurses. They're not your family. They're not your friend.
Yeah.
So
they're just doing their job.
They're doing
whatever their job entails.
Yeah.
See, that goes with loyalty.
Mm-hmm. But then you have to think, well, everybody that I know that I feel close to me has a close friend.
Yeah.
You have to wonder, and this might be hard to digest, but if you do not have someone that you can call on in case of emergency, then you have to start really looking in the mirror at yourself to figure out why you don't have that person. Like, it might not be that you're a bad person. You might just don't realize that you isolate yourself from people so much to the point that they either think that you're always okay, or that you might have somebody when you really don't. And you have to be okay to open your mouth and speak to say, look, no, I'm not okay. I don't have these people. I think, and pick somebody that you would call, that you would want to call on, and make sure that they understand that they are your support system in case you ever needed them for that. If you never need them every day, but once in a blue moon, because they might not even know. They might think you got somebody else. And then when that call is being made, like, well, why are they calling me? What happened?
Yeah.
So right? Because everybody Ray has somebody to call on, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But I know we don't know everybody in the world, so I'm sure there could be somebody that could watch this and be like, damn, I don't have that person.
Yeah. Yeah.
This might be the time to try to find that person.
But then so the devil's advocate.
Yes.
It may be a little bit easier for us to say that because we've been together for so long. Right. But honestly, thinking and talking out loud about this, me being the age that I am and I'm just going by our age range at this moment, I don't know about, I guess I'm skeptical about meeting new people at my age because loyalty, friendship, and all that for me takes time.
But no, what I'm saying is not like finding a person that they don't know. They probably know
they know a person,
but they just haven't reached out to them and say, "Hey, I consider you to be my support system."
Right? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Because they might be one of those people that's really like, kind of isolated from people and only come out during family functions.
Right. Right. True. Yeah. I mean, for you guys at the ages that you are, no matter what age you are, how do you guys feel about making new friends at the age that you are now? Because I can't answer it, or I don't know how to experience it because I think I'm settled in who I have in my circle at this moment. True. You know what I mean? Like who I have in my circle at this moment. When I tell you every person that's in my circle at this moment, it's all about growth.
Right.
All about growth.
I could probably answer that though. Because I'm not like April will go out there and meet people and have I'm like, I don't mind staying home, always being at home. And so when I was married, I just gravitated towards, because my ex was always out there, the center of attention, go get a party, whatever. So I just gravitated to that. Like if he brings in friends, I meet them, I'm good. But me going out there to meet somebody, it was very like, I don't know you. No, you can't come in my circle. I don't trust you, especially when it came to women. With females, it was like, no. So at work, it was hard, but then I started to open up a little bit. And as I'm working with a person, I get to know them, and I'm like, okay, maybe they can be part of my circle, yes. But very few. I don't allow a lot of people in my circle, so I don't really have that many people in my circle. And so meeting new people is very uncomfortable for me. Yep.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm comfortable. Right? Comfortable. Like even if I just had April, I'd be cool with that.
Right.
That's crazy. But right. But I met a really good friend in college, and I couldn't see my life now without her. So that's another good one.
We should talk about that. Our college friends, because we're still connected to.
Yes.
Still connected to them. I have a awesome group of college friends.
You have more than I do.
Yeah,
but I think have one.
One of the reasons, and like how we said in the beginning, how things and people put us in places and like bond us together. My college friends, because I went to a majority all white school, it was damn near only 20 of us.
Oh, right.
And that bond that we had,
yes, that's the same with my school.
That bond that we
was
had
mainly white. Yep.
Yeah,
and so all the black people stuck together.
We stuck together, and to this day, all of us is still cool. To this day, we have lost some. My homeboy.
I got two.
Yeah, we lost some, but when I say
she
lost
don't mean
some,
died.
No, yes, I do.
Oh no, yeah. Tell me,
my homeboy from across the hall.
Oh goodness, he did?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 years ago.
2 years ago? That's quick.
2 years. 2 years ago.
Dang.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Oh man.
2 years ago.
Was it sick or he was
in the hospital for something? Yeah. 2 years ago.
People, stress can kill too.
Yeah, man.
I had a lot of people dying in their 40s. It's like, what? That's young. Yeah. That's very young.
Yeah. But other than that, my college, we cool. We done went to Europe, Germany.
Yes.
We.
Yeah, she crazy because we not doing that.
see,
I could watch that on TV.
You see that? See, I know she not gonna take. I can't be like, yo, Neff, what's good? Yo,
let's go to Germany.
This trip. Let's go.
I need like 7 months to prepare for that.
I can't do that with her.
But her other friends, and I'm happy for them. I'm like, yes, send me the pictures. I'm all down. That was beautiful. I'm so glad you arrived safely. Yeah.
And see, respectfully, I know that she is not down for that stuff. And respectfully, I respect that. Right. Like, I ain't going to be like, oh, she ain't about that life. She ain't going nowhere. So what that mean? Right. I ain't going to be her friend.
And I don't get mad like, oh, how's she going to just go on this trip knowing that I don't want to go? But dang, she could have invited me. So.
That's the respect and understanding each other.
Yeah.